Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again, breathing that beautiful prana. What's happening with my life right now? Don't panic. Look, simple ways to fall back in love with your life. Now, what's helped me along my journey is realizing my life goes like this. Woo, woo, woo. It's really high and it goes really low. So what I've been doing is just to get it more in balance, right? And it all happens when you say, can I get a hello there? The first simple way is, look, if you are driving towards a cliff, just remember, you can always turn the car around. But no, you don't want to do that, right? How many times are you stuck in a traffic jam? If you haven't got a car, maybe you're cycling and you're still stuck, right? And you're like, I've come this far. I don't want to go back because now I've just wasted all of this time. I don't want to look like a dummy. But I've found, actually, you will begin loving your life more if you've got the courage to say, actually, I don't want to drive towards a cliff. That doesn't look like it will help me out. I'm going to turn the car around, right? And turning the car around can be in terms of a job you don't like, a chore you don't like. You can always turn the car around. A relationship you're in, it's not going so well? Well, turn the car around, right? A lot of us, we have so much pride in what we do. We've spent thousands on our education. And when we say, actually, well, I'm not really happy here in this job, we think, well, I've just wasted all of this money. Well, who cares? Can I get a hello there? Move towards something you actually enjoy. The second simple way that's helped me along my journey is really realizing, look, a lot of us, we're just doing things every single day. We are good automatons. That was me. That still sometimes is me. I'm just doing things for the sake of doing things. A lot of us, we're very proud of our duty. The duty to be the perfect daughter, the perfect son, the perfect husband, the perfect wife, to have the perfect cat down the road. Right? And because of that, we are very good doers. We're not really good feelers. So now I have what I call feeling overdoing. I'm not going to do something if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right. Right? Because your feelings are, they're a guide, basically. Your feelings are going to tell you more than your doings. Look, also I have information. I have a lot of information. I have energy over information because I don't care how much you've read. I don't care how much people you want to reference. It might sound good, but once again, does it feel good? And what's your energy like? Because it's never what you say, it's the energy behind that matters. Now, once I realized that, my whole life changed because I know a lot of information. I could bombard you with psychological studies, but even I would, I'm falling asleep, right? Because it's about the energy. Ultimately, are you enjoying what you're doing right now? And also, intention over action. A lot of us, we are action, action, action. Let's go, go, go. But what's your intention like? Why the hell are you doing it? Right? And that's helped me really fall more in love with my life. It's not perfect though. No, it's far from perfect. The third simple way that's helped me is realizing that allow yourself the permission to be crazy. Really crazy. So crazy your parents kick you out of the house kind of crazy. So crazy, you even feel like, whoa, did I just say that? Yeah, you did. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Right? And how I allow myself to be crazy is to own my weirdness, but more so, do whatever you want, say whatever you want, go wherever you want without apologizing for it, right? I talk about indigo children. That's kind of crazy, right? All kinds of weird stuff, but it's fun. Why is it fun? Because I'm pushing the boundaries. I'm pushing the envelope. And more so, frankly, I don't really mind that people might not resonate with it, because guess what? A lot of other crazy people do. Right? So sometimes what we think is really crazy about ourselves, it might actually help somebody out. Right? And in fact, when you are really crazy, you become really vulnerable. How many times have you heard somebody just say something and you're like, gosh, they're crazy, but I love them, right? Because you are letting go of just what society thinks of you. And that is the most liberating feeling. Every day, I have what I say right now, ruin your reputation. Ruin your reputation. Okay, let people think whatever they want to think about you. That's their business. Just make sure you're getting crazier every single day. And guess what? I am going to get even more and more and more and more crazy. Oh yeah, we're going to take some really big, deep dives. And I'm not going to say sorry for it either. Sorry. Okay, number 4 is realizing that I wrote down recently, every time you feel like complaining, just say thank you. Because I complain a fair bit. Sometimes I complain that my computer's not working fast enough. I complain that I should be somewhere else right now. I complain that the world is pretty screwed up. And when I just say thank you, the complaining just stops, right? And if I say another thank you, then it stops even more. Because you see, a lot of us, we go through the whole day just wanting more. This consumer society we're living in, just more, more, more. And when you get it, it's still not enough. Even if I gave you the whole world, you probably won't say thank you, would you? I knew it. Don't worry about it, right? Because when you have less, you realize that you don't actually need more to be in harmony. So what have I done to have less in my life? Well, first of all, I stopped contributing to this kind of matrix world, right? I said, actually, I could just wake up, make a video, maybe do a consultation for an hour, and then spend the rest of the day in nature and fall in love with my life by breathing in that good ass prana, baby, right? We don't have to do a hell of a lot, right? We think we've got to stress ourselves out. We've got to break our backs. But when you are doing less, you are more grateful, right? Sometimes when you're doing so much, when you're moving so fast, it's still never enough. And also, it is great to complain because goodness knows there is a lot of crazy stuff happening on this planet. But once again, when you are complaining, how is this interfering with your energy? Is it burning you out? Because when you are just saying, actually, yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but at the same time, where am I going to place my focus? On the crazy stuff or on what actually is working? Well, a lot is working right now. Can I get a hello there? And lastly, number 5. Actually, let's go back to number 4. I'm grateful for so many amazing deep divers I connect with. Can we have a moment of silence? Okay, that's enough. Right? The awesome people in your life right now that you just ignore and you focus on all of these people who aren't serving you. How about going to meet a friend that was actually there for you? And that's how you start falling in love with your life once again. Well, that's what has worked for me anyway. Okay, and lastly is getting out there. No, really get out there. So I'm in LA and I have a great friend in San Diego and we she comes all the way to meet me and then we drive to San Diego. And then we're just driving around to all of these new places for me I haven't been to and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. A road trip, going to new places with amazing people and just letting go. Sometimes you got to break out of the routine. That's what's helped me along my journey. And also, you got to stop caring so much about the outcome and fall in love with the process. Because the more you can travel, see different sceneries, sometimes it's going to leave your mouth a bit like this and a bit like this, right? You're going to go through so many different changes within yourself that it is going to open you up. When I started to really travel around the world, I went to Brazil, I went to Ethiopia, all around, I saw so many things that I just realized that it's not that serious, right? It's not as serious as we think. Sometimes even we're stuck by the past, and the past can be serious, but still it's not as serious as you think. Why? Because every single day, something crazy is going to happen again, right? And now that forms a new memory. So just what I tell myself is that every day is the opportunity to create a wonderful memory, right? Because a lot of people say, oh, my past is so terrible. Well, you can create a past that is actually worth taking a look at. How about that? But more so, do whatever you want, say whatever you want, and go wherever you want without apologizing for it. Can I get a hello? There, that's better. Have a beautiful day. Much love to all the deep divers out there. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.